Welcome to the Rap Center, where everyone is free to speak their piece. In this episode, we'll be dissecting hip hop. I'm your host, Don Carlo, and we have Imani, Manny, Taylor, and Adam.
Hello.
What it do?
Welcome.
Hey.
Rap Center.
So let's talk about signed versus independent artists. How you guys feel about those?
If I had a chance, I'm definitely gonna be a signed artist.
Signed artists.
No questions asked.
Taylor.
If I had a chance, I'd probably be independent.
I'm saying independent.
I think you make more money being independent.
How do you feel about that?
I would rather be signed, and I would say signed because I would want a major label. I want to represent a major label, and not just myself. I think that's an extra boost in the industry as far as who you represent.
But I think that's the problem. We need to become confident enough to be able to represent ourselves.
I feel like I understand why people would want to sign a deal because it looks good on the outside looking in. Like you see people and you're like, okay, they're making all this money, I want to be like them. But what you don't realize is that all that money is not yours.
It depends if you care more about fame
Yeah.
or money or staying true to yourself. Like if you want to be like a J. Cole who's not doing as well as he could be, then you should probably go independent so you can stay true to yourself. But if you want fame like Nicki Minaj or Drake, then sign to like.
I say sign because more people gonna hear your message if you're a signed artist. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. Only thing independent artists really get,
But it's
like
not 100%
that.
that you'll be able to stay true. Like,
Yeah. Rather than staying true, like for my best example is like Lupe Fiasco on the Lasers album. Like his lyrics were obviously all his lyrics, but they were on like more pop and radio type beats.
But he was signed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's an example.
Yeah, like his message was the same, and he wanted people to get his message.
Right.
Like no independent artist gets the same buzz.
But name a signed artist who's being heard for a long period of time, like who stays relevant, stays hot in the game for a long period of time. Like,
see, but even if you get your 15 minutes of fame as a signed artist, independent artists never get.
that's not true. They just get
They
that
cult
a great
fame,
example.
like that cult following.
Yeah, but that's what you want because that's how you're gonna keep your longevity. Like somebody that you'll never hear about for real. Like let's say, Talib Kweli type artist.
Yeah.
Underground, dope, one of the best lyricists out there. We probably never heard a Talib album. Like we as in our generation,
Yeah.
they have a lot to say. They're
but
uplifting people.
That's what I'm saying.
And they have a following. Everywhere he goes, he sells out shows.
that's why you're saying we should.
But what I'm saying is we don't hear his message. Like not as many people gonna get his message, and that's why I say go sign. Like if you want to get that money and you have that cult following, because like the independent people like. Currency, for example, right? There's people out here that tattoo Jet Life on them.
So you're basically talking about
because
fame over power.
But isn't
I'm
it
saying-
the same thing with Wale? Wasn't he? What was
Right.
he? At
Wasn't he
first?
preaching? He had
Wale
more
was
of a
always
message
signed
there.
though.
He was always signed.
Wale was always signed.
Okay.
First he was signed to Rock Nation, now he's signed to MMG.
Yeah.
But look at somebody like Wale, right? When he was signed to Jay-Z, he felt like he could have been doing a lot better, but he didn't get the promotion
You don't
he
have
wanted.
any power. You can't say what you want. Like they tell you what to say. If they don't like it, you gotta change it. You have to make it more
You have to
pop.
sound.
So you don't really get your message out there unless your message is more pop or
Right.
they like ignorance. If you're talking ignorance, then you probably
Because they want to mold you into somebody that they heard previously. So they say like, okay, I want you to be the next
You're the next
Biggie.
guy.
Okay, you're from the DMV, you got swag. I want you to be the next Wale.
Yeah.
And you're getting orders from people who really don't know anything about the
here's
music.
thing, though,
business.
like,
Exactly.
it's all about what you want, really. Like,
Right.
At the end of the day, if you want people to hear you, like get a bunch of radio time, you're gonna have sponsors. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get it. You're not gonna make as much money, not nearly as much money, but more people gonna know about you. It depends on what you really want.
But really, it's about touching people too, because
I am more towards fame than being wealthy.
you're more towards fame than
Yeah,
being
because
wealthy.
I want people to hear me,
Yeah.
what I have to say. So
Um,
that's why I would choose being an individual.
I'm more staying true to who you are.
I
and
wouldn't,
think.
I wouldn't really say I'm more fame or wealth. I'm more power. I'd rather power over
Right.
bread. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because you have power.
artists really got like power. That's what I'm saying. Like
The more
Mac Miller,
famous your power.
Mac
They're like the
Miller,
president.
Macklemore. These people sell out crowds.
Yeah.
Like the president.
They're like the
Exactly.
president. They're the face. Like they have power, but they really don't have much power.
Oh yeah,
like
you're
the
right.
president
They're
of the
puppets.
United
They're
States.
signed artists. She's talking about signed artists. Right?
Yeah.
They're like puppets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You think it's
No,
because of them,
I mean,
but it's really
I
not.
get it. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make as much money. Somebody really is gonna control your every
Right.
move. Like they're gonna say this is what you can do, this is what you're gonna wear.
I
this is
mean,
gonna-
you can just look at artists now who's been signed and they took a step back. They don't want to be signed anymore. Now they're independent. They're making way more money. For example, who's on everybody's track right now? Every feature, all that.
Drake.
No, 2
Yeah,
Chainz.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. He was signed to Ludacris, DTP, and have you heard one song, the Duffel Bag Boy joint,
Yeah, and
right?
that's all 'cause of
He was
Wayne
Titty
Brady.
Boy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now 2 Chainz is everywhere. Not saying that his skill level got better,
Yeah.
but now that he's independent, he's making more money himself. Like Kanye tried to sign him, and he said, "I'm not really trying to do that right now. Like I was already in that type of
Man,
situation
yeah.
before."
Now,
And
I
it makes
have a
perfect
question.
sense.
I have a question. Okay, is K Michelle signed?
I'm not sure about K Michelle.
I
If
think she's
she's
the
not,
only one.
I'm not sure if she is or if she isn't. But if she's not, would she make more money if she was? Or if she was?
But see,
She's
she's in a
not.
unique. She's kind of in a unique situation because she's on a reality show.
And she's
So-
involved with more mainstream people.
And I feel like by her being on a reality show, more people know more about
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
on the show than they actually do about her music.
I didn't even know anything
Look,
about him.
I didn't even know it was her on her. On
But
that
her song, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, is vicious.
Yeah, she's great.
That joint.
No,
does.
but I think she's the only one that's mainstream, and the rest of them are independent. Like Rashida, she's not doing nearly as well as K
To
Michelle.
be honest, Rashida just not good.
Right.
None of them are good. I mean,
Yeah.
Stevie J, he was signed. He was signed in the
Yeah.
deal, and I don't think that worked out well for him. I think that's why he wants to be kind of like independent right now.
I guess it has to do with what kind of music you got. You know what I'm saying? What kind of music you putting out. You know, what your message is, what you really want, and that's just the fact.
I mean, some people will make it, and some people won't. Put it
And
like
that's
this:
just the truth.
if you look at hip hop in the last 5 to 10 years, it's only been a certain amount of people who's been relevant for real. You got the Drake and the Nicki Minaj, and those are the people. Like you look at them,
Right.
and they're exceptions of it. But what about the other people? What about the other people in Young Money like Tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Tiger ever had a buzz though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like,
He didn't, but that's what I'm saying. Like
the hype man.
if you don't have a buzz, then what do you have? A lot of debt. Because all those cars aren't yours.
Yeah.
All those houses aren't yours. Everything you do, any money you make outside of
under somebody
rapping,
else.
goes to
Oh,
that deal.
yeah.
It's called a 360 deal. They control everything that you do for real. They get a certain percentage of all that.
So unless you like to be controlled, stick to doing it.
I'm saying go independent.
I say get signed
So
if your music is good enough.
Let's agree to disagree.
We could agree to disagree,
Yeah,
but
that's just the way.
just think about what you want as an artist and what type of person you want to be portrayed as. If you want to have
If
some
you're not
say
really
on-
portraying a true message, then you can sign under somebody. But
right.
if you just want to do it for entertainment,
Welcome back to the Rap Center. We like to play a game called Dope or Nope. I'm gonna call out an artist name or anything, and basically the cast will say Dope or Nope. Let's start first
That works for
with
me.
Fat Trell.
Dope.
Dope, definitely.
freestyle, dope. Nope to everything else.
nope.
Explain.
His
Why nope?
freestyles are better than his songs. Like he really goes he can really freestyle.
I
But his
definitely
songs, I don't care for trap music really.
Nope, because as Imani, I do not care for trap music. And also nope, because I don't very much find him attractive.
A rapper has to be attractive nowadays.
Why you say dope? Just say why you say dope.
I say dope because he's one of the few artists who can freestyle off the dome without messing up. He represents the area well in terms of what he's trying to represent. Of course, like the street life and all that. Pretty much that's it for real. I kind of like the direction he's going with his career. He on his grind.
I just say dope because I like his music. That's pretty much it. I don't really need to know too much more about it.
Everybody has their inner slut.
Yeah, Slutty Boy Gang.
Okay. Wow.
DSB.
Okay, so
Pound that.
our next artist would be Shy Glizzy, another local artist. Dope
I-
or Nope.
You know, at first I didn't like Glizzy. I really didn't, but he's dope to me now for real. Like I mess with Glizzy.
I don't know Glizzy.
Dope.
I'm gonna say nope again. I don't really see anything positive coming out of that music.
Not a good rapper, but I like his swag.
I mess with him. I really do. Like
I support his grind. He be
he
working.
represents his hood. I mean, I don't know how I feel about
Yo,
the
yo.
hood idea, but like as far as representing.
Everybody represents their hood at the end of the day.
Nah, that's the
Nah.
thing. Like a lot of people get away from their hood and that hood life, but like not only does he represent his hood, like
Even Beyonce.
As a
represents
person,
her hood.
as a person, not only does he represent the hood, but he pretty much shouts out 37th on like.
He a
just about
damn good
everything.
trendsetter. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
How many people you see with the little lazy joints, the
Yeah.
law? He got everybody saying that's
Everybody starts saying yo yo.
Yo,
You know
yo,
what I'm saying?
yeah, right.
Like,
I never
Dope.
heard that.
Okay,
definitely dope.
next local artist, Light Show. Dope or Nope?
Definitely dope.
I feel like
So rap a little bit of his music.
I feel like I
Rap a
just
little
like
bit of his
everybody
music.
that's local for real. Light show?
You said what?
Rap a little bit of his music so I can hear
I'm
something.
trying to get rich. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, he the
I'm
man.
trying to get rich.
I like the
I'm
Salsa
celebrate.
remix too.
I'm trying to get
No,
rich.
he doesn't rap with that. He's
Alright.
actually lyrical. Like he can really rap.
I think somebody pointed out, maybe it was Johnny. We was watching this video, right? This dude emphasized on his words. You could tell he be spitting in the studio.
He is
Like you would not want to get him like after him, bro. Or
But
rap.
I mess with Light Show hard too. Maybe I just like local artists, but like for real, Light Show, I thought he was the best one out there.
Lyrically,
Mike
I
Show
think
should
he's
be
the best.
famous, really.
Yeah.
He should be
He on
way
his
more
way.
And he got
known.
the swag.
He on
And that
his way.
Southside tat. Once he got the Southside tat, I really.
I
thought he
honestly
was
don't
gonna
think he got the swag. I think
Guys,
out of all
we're giving
those
him like
artists, he
5
has
minutes
a-
of fame. Who's next?
Next artist, which is
Wow,
mainstream
that's so good.
but local, Wale.
Dope.
Dope or no?
Oh man.
I almost said dope just now.
He's dope.
He's a yo. Right in the middle. I don't know. Yo, I don't know.
The Gifted,
He's
dope.
Yeah.
Previously, nope.
You know, I used to listen to Wale a lot in high school. Like,
Content, dope. He has to rhyme more for me to be a fan.
I like the Gifted, so I will say Wale is dope.
Time out.
I'll
Breaking
say
news. Adams.
Right.
is dope.
wow, breaking news.
Right.
What
That's
was
why I
the
said-
last
that's why I
Called him a
record?
flop before though.
That's what.
flop.
Listen,
A flop.
I admitted that I didn't listen to
How
the
can we
Gifted
get Wale
before.
to come on the show? Like, I just want Wale to come on. That's the number one person I want to
Yeah,
hear.
I really
Wale,
want
you think
Wale
you're
to come to
dope.
the show.
Hey, Ralph.
If I can change my ways, if I can say that you went from a flop to being dope, like if I can call you dope, you need to be on the show.
Now that's the end of our game called Dope and Nope. I have another game that we're gonna play. It's called Battle Royale. I'm gonna list 2 artists and you guys say who will win the battle as far as popularity, lyrics, swag, everything. We're gonna
Okay.
start with Lil Kim versus Nicki Minaj. If they both came out at the same time,
So we talking about if
What
they,
is?
both
who
of
would
them
win that?
prime,
Who
both
would win
of them
that as
prime.
far as just overall
They
popularity?
would have been that.
Nicki.
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj.
Question I got no drink.
Man, I'll
Lil'
tell you
Kim.
who, Lil' Kim, man.
Lil' Kim.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nasty.
He's kind of fake to me.
Lil' Kim was nasty.
Lil'
boy.
Kim.
She
No,
taught me
Nicki
a few
Minaj.
things years
No.
ago.
How about
Lil'
you?
Kim.
She
No?
can spit
Okay.
and go on you without being nasty.
Who?
No, she
Yes, she
can't.
can. She does that.
Name one
now.
line. Name one line.
Huh?
Name one line. Did she
Listen,
say?
listen.
Name one line. She
Listen,
said.
I know lies. Don't do that. Don't make it seem like I don't like Nicki Minaj.
So I can
That's
put
not
my on your sideburns.
Okay, well. She has
Hey, Sean, my boy, how
Nicki,
niggas you?
before now, she used to rap.
Huh?
She used, you know, when she was still in New York rapping, she could really
That's
rap.
she still rapping.
She can still
Lil'
rap.
Kim could probably still rap too, but I just feel like Nicki would.
Lil' Kim in her prime was
Lil'
nasty.
Kim was a rapper though.
And she
bro.
could rap.
She was a
but
lyricist.
She's the-
Nicki Minaj is a lyricist too. I like Nicki Minaj, but they both are freaky, so that's not a good valid point.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying she can go on you without being freaky.
they're both.
She's
freaking
never
like
done
you.
it. I've never heard that happen without her saying at least one sexual line.
It's because you know her as mainstream Nicki.
No.
How do you guys feel about her, like, for our generation's kids, like little girls who are singing?
Barbs?
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, the bars.
The barbs?
The
The barbs
barbs?
are
Yeah, the
lovely.
bars. Do they have like a nickname like Rihanna's Navy?
I think
Barbs.
that's the nickname.
Oh, those are the girls that idolize
Barbs, but Barbs.
Yeah, yeah.
That's terrible.
I think they need to look at
I
their
think, I
mom.
think it's corny. Like I think that whole idea is like corny.
It's
Like,
actually genius.
It's like a
though.
cult following, and these people buy into
No,
it.
it's
though.
really
Like,
genius because
Yeah,
the little girls
those
want to
girls-
be
yeah, yeah,
Barbies,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
now
they
they want
want-
to be Nicki.
Yeah, they want to be Barbs. I get the whole thing, but at the same time, I feel like it's corny. Like if you out there calling yourself a Barbie, you're corny.
Well,
But it's
everything
usually
is-
younger people though, so.
I mean, everything.
Okay, the next battle will be Drake and Chris Brown.
Drake.
Drake.
Is
Hold up, time out, time out,
Wait,
time out.
Why
time out,
Drake
time out.
though?
Huh, time out.
Why Drake?
It's
because
time out.
popularity.
Actually, it's Chris Brown.
Why Chris Brown?
Chris Brown's legacy is way bigger than Drake's. It just
Nah.
is.
do
He's
you,
a better
do you
performer
feel like
than
Chris
Drake.
Brown had more of a bigger entrance into the
Music?
entertainment business
Yes, way,
versus
way
Drake?
bigger impact on the music.
His
That's
first song,
why-
Way
Like
bigger.
my man Drake said himself, most #1 singles. How long did it really take me? Like he has the most #1 singles. So like,
Bruh,
ever.
all I'm saying is
Ever.
if we go into China, if we go into Africa, if we
It's
go
I
into
feel like it's because of the type
Paris,
of music though. It's like pop.
I can't compare them. You
but I'm
can't
saying
compare
that's you can't really compare them because I feel like Drake is probably the best hip hop artist, the younger hip hop
Right now.
artist, and of course Chris Brown ain't nobody better
He's
than
more
him.
versatile, so he's a better performer.
Real talk. Like I'm gonna look into the camera with this
I
one.
feel like Chris Brown's like our generation.
I'm gonna look into the camera with this
Look
one.
into the camera.
Look into the camera.
When Drake drops his album, it is over for the game. Like,
True.
It
I
is
agree.
really,
Very true.
it is really over for everybody else. Like, if your album was planning on coming out, you might want to push that jump back.
I want 5 a.m.
Yeah.
in Toronto Drake though.
Listen, the 5 a.m. in Toronto jump was crazy. The little Jodeci freestyle with him and J. Cole,
Right, it's crazy.
crazy. You know what I'm
Versace.
saying?
Crazy.
Versace, everything he putting out.
Nah,
is
I like
solid.
Over My Dead Body Drink. Because it's like, you know, punchlines, but still sweet enough for me to love it.
You're so good.
I love it.
Okay, the next battle,
Uh,
Wale versus Meek Mill.
Meek Millie from Philly. I'm going with the Bo.
as far as popularity,
I'm going with the Bo.
you gotta add everything together. As far as popularity,
Meek.
songs, lyrics,
If you,
bars, everything.
if you talking about like album wise and stuff like that.
Overall, period.
Overall, I'm
Everything
going
is
with. I feel like Meek Mill is a better lyricist than Wale, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not caught up in this poetic
Wale
stuff.
No, let me
It's
tell
more-
y'all.
I'm not caught up.
I'm
in
more
this
into
stuff.
the poetic
After the
side.
gifted
I don't
wordplay
know.
lay, like really wordplay lay, like the stuff he was saying in that jump, he has the best wordplay in the game. I will say that.
Wale?
Wale.
Wale?
Yeah.
Best wordplay?
Best wordplay in the game.
What?
I don't know who else is doing it like him.
What?
No, he does do that.
Like he said this one line, I might quote it wrong. Like he said they go hard like Viagra, like Viagra, till they see all us, like see us, like see all us. After he said that, I was like, damn, he really does have
He's
like
educated.
the best
See, I never
wordplay.
get
Okay.
things like that. I would never catch on
Bro,
to
but
that.
my thing is, well, how tight is that?
That's tight.
What?
That is tight.
What is so tight about that?
I mean, he broke
Like after the wordplay, okay, yeah.
No, he has good
choices. No, this dude confuses his listeners, bro.
No, he's
he
not.
brainwashed Adam into thinking that was tight, but nothing was tight about
No,
it.
it was.
No, no, no,
You gotta dissect it.
But
because
I
it's
said just wordplay though, just strictly wordplay ability. He is wordplay lay. Like
Have you heard the intro?
What?
Forget the wordplay. No, the intro. The only intro that people know is the intro, Dreams and Nightmares. Don't ever speak on anything,
Oh
bro.
wait a minute.
Y'all know that one? That was just a script?
last round of
My
the
bad,
last
bro.
for the last round of the battle royal. Kendrick Lamar versus 2 Chainz.
K-Dot, 2 Chainz.
Now the reason why I put them two together is because MTV just released a list a couple months ago of the top 10
And
MCs,
2 Chainz
and
above him?
2 Chainz I think was number 2 and Kendrick Lamar was number 1. So there was a battle for
When you
number
talk
1.
about stats, you probably gotta go 2 Chainz because he's on everybody's track. Or he's doing all this. But when you talk about lyrics, skill-wise,
See that?
no
Yeah.
comparison.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no
you
comparison.
can't compare
Kendrick
that.
Lamar, his album was probably the best album I've
Yeah,
heard the
no,
past
yeah.
10 years, bro.
I'll say 5, 6 years.
5, 6?
Yeah, cause I like Lupe's the cool.
And more than
man.
he has more than one.
I'm sorry. I Lupe my man, but I don't think none of his albums messing with that Good Kid,
So
Mad
Good
City.
Kid, Mad City was the new.
The way that it was put
Good Kid,
together,
Mad City was the new Illmatic.
it was the new Illmatic.
That's
The West
exactly
Coast Illmatic,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly what it was.
Oh.
That's
And
not
Nas is my
us.
favorite rapper, so.
But popularity, 2 Chainz is y'all like. 2 Chainz is like the hottest.
Okay.
I'm trying, y'all.
Okay, that was the last round of battle royal. Thanks for watching the Rap Center.
It's a rap.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.